Hello, this is Kayhan. Welcome to a new episode of my life journey. In today's video, I want to talk about one of the biggest lessons that I've been working on lately. It's just like a continuum for the previous episode uh, about, judging less or having, or like adopting a no judgment kind of a mindset or perspective. And the reason was, judgment is not only an opinion, it becomes like an open tab in your head. It stays there, it gets replayed, it gets processed later, even when we sleep, and it quietly eats our brain energy. That's not what we want, actually, if we are trying to concentrate, focus on something, maybe build something, maybe mm, heal something, and we want to move on, all these types of things. And that basically steals our bandwidth. I put it this way last episode. Uh, I want to continue from that point today and take it to real life examples because, don't judge really sounds very like a nice idea, but but like how it is applied when life hits you in action, uh, that's something that needs more reflection, let's say. Yeah. Uh, One of the things that I've been, dealing and struggling with lately is my knee issue, knee pain. I've had this recurring knee problem for quite a long time. It comes, it goes, it flares up, it again gets silent for some time. But overall, it's just a headache, and it's kind of messing with my routine and well-being. Messing with my head sometimes really intensely. And recently, my life coach, asked me to tell him about one of the things that I have judged lately, or one of the things that I complained about lately, or I'm not happy with, let's say. And I instantly remembered this issue, and I told him, and he said, "Okay, like describe it more. What do you say? What do you think about it? What's your opinion on it?" And I was like, I instantly label it as, why me? Like, damn it, it's just bad luck. Life is throwing obstacles at me. Like, I don't know, universe is against me. All these types of things, honestly, used to come to my mind, and I confessed all of them. And, you know, and what he told me was like, he first stopped me, honestly, like when I was explaining those things. He stopped me not in a cold way, but in a like firm way, uh, like a firm correction. He basically said, like, the things that you're saying uh, are coming from your old version, not your new version. After learning this new lesson, uh, he said, like, I know you are trying to like judge less uh, things that happen outside of you, but okay, that's great, that's nice, but like we're not trying to only judge people less, or like uh, our environment, our surroundings less. We're trying to even, judge ourselves less. Uh, and that includes your knee, your results, maybe that you get in your life, like anything. Uh, that kind of hit me hard, and he was kind of right about it. Uh, you know, my old version was always judging life and universe and the situation, uh, and my inner child, let's say, it was very mm, always complaining and impatient on things, on such things. Uh, and he told me that you're emotionally living inside this label. And he was right. For the past few months, I was really like, I got stuck in this type of mindset. But that's something I think common. That's something we all do. Imagine your knee hurts every few days. What do you think? You know, what? How do you feel? You feel bad, right? And I was like anyone else about this type of thing, honestly. And but he was trying to show me that I was wrong. Like I'm approaching this issue wrong. Uh, his point was this. He said, if you keep labeling it as bad luck and unfairness, these types of things, your mind just gets stuck in that loop and wastes energy on that story. But if you just treat it as a signal, uh, we can learn something out of it. He wasn't just telling that pretend nothing happened, or like deny the pain. No, no, he wasn't trying to tell me to deny everything or pretend. He was just trying to tell me, like, okay, your knee is not happy, for some reason. Maybe you screwed it, maybe you fell down, maybe you were playing basketball, volleyball, something. For any reason, you have knee issues, it hurts, and it's trying to tell you that, like, I'm not good. So do something for me. Do something about it if you can. Uh, and that really changed so many things for me. And that immediately turned the situation for me. I felt like some shift is taking place in my head, in my mindset. And I'm going from emotional suffering into seeing it as like a practical project that I'm going to solve. Uh, and I was just reflecting on what lesson can I get from this. Uh, maybe I need to strengthen that area of my knee that hurts. Maybe I need to, if I'm doing maybe strength training, I need to stop that. Maybe I need to go toward maybe cardio or like calisthenics, or some lighter exercises that only use my body's weight. uh, Maybe I can fix my posture. I do some controlled squats to strengthen my knee. Doing mobility work, stability training, even being more conscious of how I walk, because for so many times when I was walking, like mm, going upstairs or downstairs, the hurt, the pain started when I put my leg, you know, like in a wrong way or form, shape on the ground. So maybe I can be more conscious about how I walk, and maybe I need to stop training at all for some time, or make I don't know. Maybe I can do yoga instead of uh, any type of exercises uh, that are more intense. I can do more stretching. All these ideas were coming to my head, and I was like, yeah, this is nice. Why did I approach it? Why didn't I approach it this way in the past? This is way better than like mm, being stuck and like in that story loop. Uh, you know, this way, at least I could be sure that, okay, I'm not first, I'm not feeding the wrong story in my head. And in addition to that, I'm not asking universe to magically fix things. you know, uh, this is way better than accepting the fate. Uh, yeah, and he told me my most important sentence of the week. He said, "You don't fully understand the message or the signal something is giving you, like a pain, a problem, a challenge, issue in your life, while you're inside the problem, inside the loop, inside the issue. Once you understanding and pass over it, and you take some action, and after you fix it, that's only when you go like, oh, that's what it was trying to tell me. That's why it was not happy. I mean, that could be a person. Now it's my leg, my knee. So that's how I'm trying to hold it now. That's how he advised me to do. And this is really like less drama, less labeling, more responsibility and learning from these things. And that's great. I really didn't go this far, this deep about life challenges. And this was like another dimension that got opened suddenly for me. So that was it for today. I was always thinking about different angles of labeling things, judging things, or giving our opinion on things and thinking like nothing happened. You know, and when I have been exercising this new perspective, I felt some new uh, things are happening to me, like some new mm, dimensions, as I said, was getting open. Like I'm being more conscious about some things that I even didn't know they exist. Like when he told me our brain has like a certain capacity to process things, and when I even give my opinion in the best, most optimistic, in the best scenario, not judging something negatively, even giving your opinion on something, even that gets replayed in your head, that gets stuck in your head. And uh, I mean, if when it's a good opinion, like positive opinion, that's mostly better. But when it's negative, that's really like so messed up, problematic. Why? Because imagine you're building something or grow out of something. You're working on a project and it's things are intense. You're absorbing a lot of information and processing those information. And when you sleep, when we sleep, there's like a certain stage that our brains go through where it gets restored, refreshed, organizes the ideas, the information, uh, all the frames that like our eyes saw that way, uh, everything we came across. And after organization, it, kind of transfers some of those info into long-term memory. It gets rid of some parts that thinks they were not really necessary. And yeah, after in the morning when we wake up, we feel like, we have more capacity, we start fresh, let's say. And so many days I would wake up and feel not fresh, or like I felt not good, not that like restored. And I was like, why is that happening? But in the past, like 1 or 2 weeks that I've been exercising this no judgment thing, I've been feeling more restored and like fresh and energized. And this was, you know, my sleep quality was the same, the duration was the same, those things were the same. But I was feeling totally different. I was like, oh, I want to go and build the world, you know. I don't know. I was thinking, why is this happening? Only because I'm not giving my opinion, I'm judging less, I'm like this much better. And yeah, that that is the answer, I think. I mean, I have no other way to respond that. I just changed this one thing in my life and it turned it this I mean, it turned out this way. So that's kind of breathtaking. Now I'm understanding all those nights my miserable brain. Oh my god. I I I'm kind of ashamed of what I was doing to myself now when I'm realizing it, you know, because like I was feeding my brain all of those stories and emotional labels, and poor brain was just dealing with those things all through the night, you know. And even I was having some bad dreams, or maybe I was feeling restless at night during sleep, and I'm guessing maybe those are for all of those feelings and stories that I was feeding my mind about, like my knee issue and this problem and that problem in universe. Uh, you know, uh, I, I'm saying, I mean, what Sor was telling me was not like, again, pretend that doesn't exist. That exists, but if I uh, tell my brain this type of a story, it's like uh, doubling that bad effect. You know, it's already physically painful, and I'm making it painful emotionally, mentally. So this detachment, I think, is great. It's really sweet to understand, and I'm really happy for it. Hopefully, it has been informative and built another block on top of the previous lesson that we have started. Until next time, see you. Take care.